What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget that I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and you can also catch us live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please join the channel, hit the super thanks button and the super chat button, and give us what you can. We're trying to grow this shit, man, and do this shit full time, but we need y'all help to do it. And then what else we got? Oh, the debate tourney, man. We got the brackets up. We got all that shit up. So y'all need to make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready. No excuses, man. Show up for your debate time and know your topics and know your shit so we can see who's gonna get to this money, man. These are gonna be an exciting next 2 weeks, and I'm looking forward to it. But let's get to it, bro. So I was asked by a couple of people. First, I got an email from the homie Woke. Woke got a certain. He loves to hear me talk about Tank Davis for some reason. I don't know what it is, bro, but whatever. And then one of the homies in the chat asked me to speak on this, and the topic is, what did Romero's horrible performance do to Gervonta Tank Davis? Basically, the theme is Rolly looks so bad, it makes Tank Davis look bad. It makes his resume age bad because of how Rolly looked against Ishmael Barroso. And I see what people are saying. I see why Woke wanted me to speak on this. And I see why the homie from the comment section, I forgot your name, bro. Otherwise, I shout you out. But I told you, you get this video today and you get it. You know who you are, bro. No disrespect. I'm just off the dome with it, so I don't know your name right now. But this is for the homie Woke and for the homie in the comment section that asked me to speak on this, right? So here's the thing, right? This is why I say tell the truth, don't cap, including for your favorite fighters, because when you do, you put yourself in a bad position. Now, for those Tank Davis fans that were acting like Rolly was good, for the Gervonta Tank Davis fans that were acting like Rolly was a threat, it makes the way that they view Tank Davis' resume look bad. Yeah, it do. Because you were talking up Rolly when we all knew he was trash, and we all knew that he couldn't hold Tank Davis' jockstrap. And now that that's proven, you got people coming back like, I thought y'all said Rolly was good. Look at him, he trash, bro. Tank Davis was fighting a trash-ass fighter. Well, when you should have just kept it 100. You should have just kept it 100. I told y'all, man, Rolly trash, Tank getting him out of there in between round 5 and round 7. Now, I ain't no beautiful mind or no eidetic memory, whatever that shit called, the photographic memory shit. I don't have that, but I think he got knocked out in the 6th round. I told y'all he would get knocked out in the 6th round because I told y'all Rolly didn't belong in the ring with him, bro. So it don't do nothing to Tank resume to me. Like he always was way better than Rolly Romero, and it showed in they fight, which is why Rolly couldn't last more than 6 rounds with him, bro, because he's just not on that level. So I don't think it makes his resume age bad. I think Rolly is who a lot of people who got a good eye for boxing, a lot of people who are diehard boxing fans, he is who we thought he was: inexperienced, extremely awkward, no defense, no boxing fundamentals, and you get in there with somebody that got good fundamental skills, they're going to expose your shit, man. And Barroso exposed him in a gift stoppage robbery loss. He exposed that man, bro. Matter of fact, I would also say I think Tank broke Rolly's jaw and his confidence and his mentality. When you ever seen Rolly so hesitant in a fight? When you ever seen Rolly so nervous and scared and moving around the ring with that ugly ass lateral movement that he got, skipping and hopping across the ring? One thing he had going for him was he was very aggressive. He was very awkward. He was coming for all the smoke, and he was bringing that shit to your front door. Tank knocked all that shit out of him. Tank knocked all that shit out of him with a left hook. Now he ain't got no aggression. He trying to fight behind his jab and lateral movement. He doing all that shit. Hell, Tank did his jaw so bad, Rolly was in sparring it. Had 16-ounce gloves on and headgear and got caught with the same Tank Davis punching. Was wobble, 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 wobble. So I mean, I think Tank broke something in him, but Rolly's performance against Ishmael Barroso does nothing to Tank Davis' resume because he was already trash, bro. I told y'all Rolly was trash. I don't know what else y'all want me to say about it. I will say this. The other thing I'll say is Tank Davis let y'all know Rolly was trash. like y'all gotta listen to these fighters. Tank said the man was trash, bro. He said you trash, you not on my level, and then he went in there and he showed him he was trash. He said, I'm gonna show you trash. And he did that shit. And he said the only reason they got me fighting him because it's my last fight on this contract. It was an in-house fight. They made that shit a mandatory. Shit, Rolly Romero is Tank Davis is Carlos Ocampo, bro. I don't like that ain't like when you hear me talk Tank Davis resume, like we done had a few debates, right? When you hear me talk Tank Davis resume versus Devin Haney resume, you might hear me bring up Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Mario Barrios, Leo Santa Cruz, you know what I mean? Jose Pedraza. You won't hear me bringing up Rolly Romero, bro. You won't hear me bringing up Rolly Romero, dog. You won't hear that shit, man. You will not hear me do that shit not one time, bro. Not once. You will hear me talk Hector Luis Garcia and shit. I'll bring his ass up. I'll even bring Ryan up. I'll bring Ryan Garcia up because he was undefeated. You know, high amateur pedigree. Devin Haney wanted to fight him. But I even told y'all, Ryan ain't on Tank level. So you don't hear me gassing Tank win over Ryan. He did what I told. I told y'all stoppage between round 7 and 9, bro. Like I don't know what y'all want me to do, bro. Like these dudes ain't on Tank level. None of them. None of them. Loma's not trash. Devin Haney's not trash. Shakur not trash. They can't fight. They can't hold a candle to them, bro. They'll be better wins than Rolly though. They tougher fights than Rolly, but Rolly Romero and Ishmael Barroso, that don't hurt Tank Davis' resume. Rolly, who all us knew he was, bro. The only people that it hurt in the argument was the ones that was capping for Tank about Rolly. The ones that were like, man, Rolly tough, bro. Rolly strong. He awkward. He punch hard. His style gonna give Tank problem, man. Rolly could beat Tank, man. Those people that was trying to do that shit to somehow make Tank Davis win over Rolly look better than what it would have been, make them look bad. But Tank's resume, now it is what it is. Rolly is just a guy on there that you in the last fight of your contract with Mayweather Promotions. They making the fight because they trying to get that in-house money for you dip off and do your own thing. So they get the WBA to order it. If you don't fight them, you're gonna lose your belt as a mandatory because the WBA was doing that belt reduction shit. That's why Rolly was the interim champion. Then they took his interim title away and ordered him to fight Tank Davis. So all interim champions get a shot at the regular secondary belt that Tank Davis hold. Made that shit a mandatory. Mayweather Promotion won that shit as an in-house fight. And Tank Davis ended up getting an easy bag against an inferior fighter that I told y'all didn't belong in the ring with him. So I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. It don't make his resume do nothing. Rolly was always somebody that was not worth mentioning on Tank Davis' resume other than the shit that he talked. Like you don't go through, like if you want to talk about a vintage Tank Davis performance and shit, you gonna talk about what he did to Jose Pedraza before Loma did. And did him worse. If you want to talk about a vintage Tank Davis performance, you're going to talk about what he did to Leo Santa Cruz that no one ever did before. Folded him like a lawn chair. If you want to talk about a Tank Davis performance, you may bring up Isaac Pitbull Cruz, half of the fight with one hand. Show lateral movement and good boxing skill. You can bring up a Tank Davis performance, you may talk about Mario Barrios moving up to 140. Dude, 6 feet tall. Big ass dude. Only person to ever stop Mario Barrios, although Mario Barrios been in the ring with Keith Thurman, Tank Davis beat him out, beat him down, bludgeoned him, and stopped his ass and Keith Thurman couldn't even do that shit. You might bring that shit up. You might bring up Hector Luis Garcia coming off of the Colbert win. Coming off of the win against Gutierrez. Former Olympian, undefeated champion. You might talk about Tank Davis knocking his eyesight loose. That was a tongue twister. You might talk about that shit when he knocked that motherfucker blind, bro. Hell, you might talk about Ryan, 1.4 million pay-per-views sold. All that hype around Ryan, the little hand speed, the power and shit, the shit that Ryan taught. You know, quote unquote, one of these 4 kings, which I don't like. That's disrespectful to the real 4 kings. You know what I mean? But one of the 4 kings, Tank was one of the first ones to knock the 4 kings. Him and Ryan was the first 2 to fight each other, and then boom, Tank knocked his damn liver through his back. Like, there are other fights that you bring up. Tank, Rolly Romero is like Cuellar, bro. like Rolly Romero was always seen to me as like fucking Hugo Ruiz. But I ain't gonna disrespect them like that because they former champions, like for real. So you know what? I take that back. Who was Tank fighting before he fought for championship, bro? Who was he fighting? Rolly, one of them dudes from like the first 15 fights of Tank Davis' career. He like on that level, one of them dudes. So you know, to answer y'all question, my brother Woke. To answer y'all question, my brother my homie from the comment section. To answer y'all question, bro, it don't do to me. This is my opinion. Y'all ask my opinion, I'm giving it to you. Rolly Romero's performance over Ishmael Barroso did nothing to Tank Davis's resume, in my opinion, because going into the Tank Davis-Rolly Romero fight, I told y'all it was a trash-ass fight. I told y'all I hated that Tank was fighting Rolly, that he didn't belong in the ring with him, but I understood why he had to fight him because he wasn't in control of his career with Mayweather Promotions and because they made that shit a mandatory, which is why I had the other take that I had. He needs to get the fuck away from Floyd Mayweather so he can show people who he really is and go for the fights that he really want to go for because he made it clear he didn't want to fight Rolly. So I don't never just say shit to y'all to just be talking up in this motherfucker. I always tie it all together and I have a holistic view of boxing, bro. I view it through a holistic lens, and just because somebody's my favorite fighter, I'm not going to lie for him, bro. And Rolly is a trash. He's not good, bro. He didn't belong in the ring with Tank. Tank did what great fighters are supposed to do. If someone's in the ring with you that doesn't belong in there with you, you get him the fuck up out of there and you show the world that they didn't belong in there with you. That's what he's done his entire career. So it was no different for Rolly. So the only people that it hurts, bro, if you were trying to big up Tank's win over Rolly, I was looking at you sideways anyway, but it's a lot of people looking at your ass sideways now because Rolly just look like shit against 75-year-old grandpa. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget that I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can also catch me live Sunday mornings with KQKC Boxing Network at 9 a.m. Central Time. Appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.